Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Studio Car. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most iconic American muscle cars of all time, the 1969 Dodge Charger. This car isn't just a piece of automotive history, it's a legend that stood the test of time, beloved by collectors, enthusiasts, and pop culture fans alike. The '69 Charger has always been a head-turner, but today we're going to look at it with fresh eyes, examining the exterior updates you might see on restored or restomod versions, breaking down its performance, talking about its maximum speed, fuel average, and of course, giving you a price update on what it takes to own one today. First, let's talk about the exterior. The 1969 Dodge Charger came out during the golden era of muscle cars, and its design still has that jaw-dropping presence over 50 years later. The signature hidden headlamps with the full-width grille make the front end look aggressive and clean at the same time. The Coke bottle body shape, wide fenders that taper in at the middle, gives it that muscular, athletic stance. Many restored models today feature high-quality paint jobs in classic colors like RT Red, B5 Blue, or Plum Crazy Purple, often with modern clear coats that make the finish shine more than it ever did from the factory. Some owners opt for aftermarket wheels that stay true to the period style but offer modern tire performance. Chrome trim is usually brought back to a mirror polish, and the signature Charger script on the rear quarter panels and taillight panel always stands out. Restomod versions may also add subtle LED lighting or upgraded bumpers, but without losing that classic soul. Now let's move to performance. Back in 1969, the Charger came with a variety of engine options, but the one everyone talks about is the legendary 426 HEMI V8, delivering around 425 horsepower from the factory. There was also the 440 Magnum V8, which was slightly more street-friendly but still incredibly powerful. These engines were paired with either a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic, both of which could deliver a thrilling driving experience. The Charger was built for straight-line speed, and when that big block roared to life, you knew you were in for something special. Modern restorations sometimes swap in updated internals, electronic fuel injection, or even entirely new crate engines to get even more power while improving reliability. As for maximum speed, the original 1969 Dodge Charger with the HEMI could push close to 140 miles per hour, which was an incredible figure for its time. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour was in the low 6-second range depending on the engine choice, which made it one of the kings of the quarter mile. Of course, these numbers could vary based on gear ratios and tire setups, but there's no denying the Charger had the muscle to back up its looks. When it comes to fuel average, well, the Charger was never built for economy. Back in the day, the big block version 8S averaged somewhere around 8 to 12 miles per gallon, depending on how heavy your right foot was. Even with modern fuel system upgrades, most restored Chargers will still be in that range. But then again, no one buys a '69 Charger expecting Prius-like efficiency. You buy it for the thrill, the sound, and the presence. Now, let's talk about price. The value of a 1969 Dodge Charger depends heavily on condition, originality, and whether it's a base model, RT, or Daytona. As of today, a well-kept, drivable example of a standard '69 Charger can start around $60,000 to $80,000. For higher-end restorations, prices can easily climb past $120,000. And if we're talking about rare high-performance variants like the Charger Daytona or numbers matching HEMI models, you could be looking at anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000 or more at auctions. The demand is high, and with the Charger's enduring popularity, prices aren't likely to drop anytime soon. In the end, the 1969 Dodge Charger remains one of the most desirable and recognizable American muscle cars ever made. Whether you love it for its aggressive styling, raw power, or Hollywood fame, it represents a time when cars were built to stir emotions and make bold statements. With tasteful exterior updates, modern performance tweaks, and careful restoration, the Charger can feel both vintage and surprisingly fresh. Owning one might not be cheap, and running one certainly won't be fuel efficient, but the experience is something few cars can match. For those lucky enough to have one in their garage, it's not just a car, it's a rolling piece of history that still knows how to make your heart race.